Hello, I'm Nash Gilward from Troop 11799, and this is my lighting design plot for Six the Musical by Toby Marlowe and Lucy Moss. Six the Musical is a modern pop-based musical about the six wives of King VIII. Within the story of the musical, the stage, the music, the audience, and all the events taking place during the show are set at a fictional console for the girl group Six. This allows for a rather unique lighting experience when it comes to theatrical stage lighting and inspires a lot of creativity while designing the lights for the show. In my fictional production of the show, I've decided to use this opportunity to the fullest and use the lights to create a typical rock concert atmosphere. As the use of floorlights are very common, as you can see in this model, they are lined on the back of the stage and on the front, in front of the platform, along with two tower lights on either side that will be LED and change colors throughout the show. Also on the top of the platform, there are two backlights to shine as a black backlight for each cast member when they're doing their performances. Since fog machines are also a fairly common occurrence in concerts, we also have fog machines that will be going on either side at the beginning and towards the end of each of the performances that will allow for the color to really shine through and create a more concert-like atmosphere for the cast members to live in. Lastly, the backlights that will line each cast member with their matching corresponding color that will go into in a bit more detail in a second will also be lined up to where each cast member will be opening for the first song, Ex-Wives. At the very beginning of the show, I'll also use the technique of gobos to create texture with the lights with a Tudor rose that represents the Tudor family and King Henry VIII and his six wives. The show, I really decided to keep it as simple as possible to really let the music shine through, which is the primary point of the show, but I used the lights to really drive the story forward and create the rock-like atmosphere, which is pertinent to be able to understanding and really appreciating the show. Throughout the show, there are multiple songs that happen. Each queen will have lights that shine in their corresponding color, doing their own song. For No Way, for Catherine of Aragon, it will have yellow lights, which are the exact Joe numbers are in the document with all of other information, along with the green for Anne Boleyn, the white for Jane Seymour, the red for Anne of Cleves, the purple for Catherine Parr, and the blue for Catherine Howard. These really represent each of their own characters, from their own personalities to what the colors mean in general. They also match the show's original colors because they really worked hard to make sure each color symbolized that character. A couple of strengths that I've had to deal with making this was budgetary. Despite it being a fictional show, I wanted to make it as realistic as possible for my school to put on. So in this fictional production, I made sure I only used the lights and resources my school had by only using parking lights. We have a very new space that doesn't have a lot of lights yet. We just have about 30 parking lights on the ground and two tower lights we borrow in frequent use. So I'd really try to use the best I can to really make this space seem like a concert atmosphere. The other techniques I use, like the fog machine and the use of go-go's for the Tudor rose. Besides that, I also have a blacklight scene within the show. Pretty common in concerts like Tyler the Creator's concert or other rappers and pop artists to have a blacklight at some point of the concert. So during the song, House of Heaven, I have the words on the back using a blacklight that would be set up on stage to show this effect. This use of blacklight in this scene really helps drive the atmosphere of the song, with it being a very pop, almost like party club type beat in the background for what this point in the story, which is about the halfway point of the show. So as you can see, I have made this, in my opinion, unique way to show this light plot. I wanted to make sure my lighting design could come across as well as possible, even though it is a unrealized production. So with each of these lighting setups, I used these doll lights I found at the store, along with clay to support them. And for these tower lights, I used a couple of dowels to build them up, along with clay and some glue. The backlights are made with LED strips and oxygen tubing, and the stage was cut with wood along with the backdrop. For the blacklight effect, we have blacklight paint and a handheld blacklight to demonstrate the House of Parliament effect. That is it.